What's the latest on Bruce Pritchard?
Well, let me just find this. Right. So with Bruce, I believe I don't know if he's back. I know he took some time off for a surgery. And on his podcast, he basically spanned the line of, hey, it's a legal situation. I can't comment. But Bruce's name has been in the wrestling news again recently because of Ronda Rousey. Now, Ronda Rousey's got a book out. I forget what it's called. And she's made a few interviews where she just goes all in on burying WWE and everyone associated with it as much as she can. So we'll get to the other things she said in a minute, but that's sort of a push in a sense. But anyway, she's talked about Bruce Pritchard again. Now, this is the quote. Supposedly, Vince is out now because of all the sexual assault stuff that has come out. He's still running it through all his little cronies. WWE needs to completely clean house. This guy, Bruce Pritchard, I've never heard of him. I've never heard him say a single one of his own opinions. It's just Vince this, Vince that. Supposedly, McMahon is gone now, but I wouldn't be going back to work with them anytime soon because the last time he was gone, he was still running the show. Hopefully, he's completely gone and they are running more responsibly and allowing people to rehearse. Okay. For whatever reason, I copy and pasted that and read it. I hadn't seen that last bit there. So she's upset with not allowing, apparently Vince wouldn't let people rehearse.
Well, I think he cut down a lot on it, but we used to get in the ring and he would get in the ring too. And he would, with the agent, and they would go over what was going to go down, what was going to happen here, there, what was going on. And he'd be in the ring sometimes too. I don't know what Ronda is referring to there, but I guess he didn't want her to do it. I don't know. So,
Maybe
but
because he got injured. I don't know. Let's leave out the rehearsal thing for now then. Bruce Pritchard, how much crossover, apart from in the mid-90s when he worked for the WWF, how much crossover have you had with Bruce over the years?
pretty good bit.
Yeah. Is that a fair assessment that Bruce Pritchard's a guy with no opinions? He's just an avatar. He's just a mouthpiece for the boss.
Well, he looked for that because when he had to tell somebody some bad news, wasn't coming from him. It was coming from somebody above him. So say I got to let you go. And I'm saying, I hate to tell you this, and this is not my idea. I had nothing to do with this, but we're going to finish you up. Oh my God, why? Well, this, Vince felt or somebody else felt that's over him. Vince felt it was time to, but what we're going to, then he would add, say, well, we're just going to take you out for maybe 6 months to a year, and then we're going to bring you back and repackage you. With never any intent for that to happen. He would just say that. So if the person was upset about getting moved or replaced, he would make sure that they wouldn't blame him. And yeah, he's always been like that, always will be like that. So she kind of got Bruce down. And Vince, when he was banned from going in there, he would run it through Bruce. He would spend all this time on the phone, or Bruce would go over to his house and they would sit down and, he would tell him what he wanted. So, and as long as Bruce was there, Vince's influence would be present.
Bruce is still there as well. I think we probably both guessed that Bruce would have been gone by now, quite frankly, if indeed.
Well, I think
that Bruce is
I think Endeavor, Nick Khan are moving cautiously at this point because there's no need for them to hurry, really. Because when they want something done, they'll just get it done. And they say slow and easy. Let's see where we go because business is good. They're not worried about business. WrestleMania is going to be probably one of the biggest WrestleManias they've ever had. especially with The Rock being involved in it, and they've told a fantastic story too. So I think they're just waiting back and just they're seeing what's coming down. And but I think, okay, here's another thing that I thought. Kevin Dunn finished up when? Before
December
Christmas?
31st, yeah. End of the year.
That was a strange timing, wasn't it? He knew it was coming too.
Yeah.
Do you think he's in on that?
What, as in threesomes? Probably not.
Hmm?
But as in threesomes, you mean? Or
Oh, I
no,
don't know.
I don't know. I don't know with Kevin Dunn. He's a funny one. He's very close to Vince, flies on the company jet and all that kind of thing. But
Mm-hmm.
did he know that Vince was about to get fired or this lawsuit was about to come out? I don't know. Maybe he just saw the writing on the wall anyway, because Triple H was getting in charge and no one likes Kevin Dunn. And since he's been gone, the production's been
Oh, it's a
hugely
lot.
upgraded.
Oh, it's a lot better.
I love those they've been doing single camera shots of like a minute and a half or 2 minutes, from the entranceway all the way to ringside. And they've really, the making it, the production more of an art form than it used to be. It's very perfunctory when Kevin Dunn was having it, and then the zooming in and out, shaky camera thing.
I like that too. I just think it just goes a tad too long. I mean, you can see those entrances. I mean, Rock's entrance is like a king. That's exactly what it's like when he comes and takes his time, goes down there.